Hey, it's Rod Thorson, Classic Hits 1039 WLPO, the most important radio station in North Central Illinois, host of the most listened to show. And a lot of the reason is because of some advice that I got from a very smart woman named Valerie Geller. And the more I've thought about it, in the aftermath of the school shooting in Florida, these kids from Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland are using some of the same methods. They have not had any political or broadcast or communication training, but they're doing something very important that professionals in media, I mean, I've been doing this 25 years, took me a long time to learn. Here's 3 principles that I've been taught that, well, are taught by Valerie. That first one is tell the truth. These kids today are telling the truth. No, not about the Second Amendment, not about the AR-15, not about a lot of those things. They're telling the truth about people. They're telling the truth about politicians when they tell them to their face, you suck at your job. They're telling the truth to adults when they say, you've let us down. And you and I both know in our hearts that that's true, isn't it? These kids are telling the truth. And that's the first thing you need to start with. The second thing that she teaches is talk about things that matter. What matters more to a society of human beings than the protection, the safety of your children? Nothing. I mean, is the Second Amendment more important than the safety of your children? Does the AR-15's ability to be sold by companies, is that more important than safety of your kids? I mean, do issues transpose what's most important, which is the safety of a society's kids? No. So they're talking about something that's vitally important to our future. And the third thing is never be boring. Have you followed any of these kids, whether it's Emma or David on Twitter or some of their other social media platforms? They are not boring, especially when they speak truth to power. They're unafraid. They're unafraid of anybody. They'll stand there nose to nose with any politician, any media, anybody, and they tell the truth. They talk about something that matters, and they're not boring. And they have captivated America. And they're not done. They're going marching. They're going to take 500,000 people at least to Washington, D.C. There's going to be protests and marches all over the place between now and Election Day. That's the difference in this movement, the Never Again movement, versus prior school shootings. Somebody finally took these principles that are known by some of us, thanks to Valerie Geller, and they are putting them to work on a national level to connect, make a powerful connection with these communications principles to really people all over the world. You're not going to be able to hold it back. Now, you can stand out there in the river with your arms held out wide. You can't hold back this tide. No, because these things are powerful and these things connect with millions of people. Watch this happen and ask yourself, okay, what's different about the aftermath of this Parkland shooting versus the aftermath of all the others? I think it's something that some of us in media have been taught. Tell the truth, talk about things that matter, never be boring. And if you can do all those 3 things, no matter what your cause is, or if you're online or you're on radio, TV, whatever, those are 3 universal things that work. My opinion, that's all it is. And you can leave yours here below or contact us on the air on WLPO because you can listen anywhere in the world on the free mobile app. Thanks for watching the Rodcast for today, and I'll be talking to you tomorrow morning on the most important radio station in North Central Illinois, WLPO.